Imagine being an average Joe on semen retention. You ain't busting up for all these days, you ain't busting up, but you still an average Joe. You still don't look like them athletes that you look up to and put on pedestals like, but that's LeBron, but that's Kobe. I'm not putting them dudes on pedestals. I love Kobe. That was my childhood hero. I could be great like that too in my favorite sport, and I will be. And I'm getting there. My game is great. My game is great. Right? You think semen retention is enough, average Joe? Because that's what we are. For anybody that think that putting all their eggs in one basket is what you supposed to be doing. That's never a smart move to make as a man. Right? You got dudes still crying about not having a strong father figure in their life. I honestly think that's why a lot of dudes is gay. I'm not surprised that there's a lot of gay dudes out here. The way dudes glorify other men, right? You got dudes putting other dudes on a motherfucking pedestal because of what he done in his life. Oh, that's Coach Davis though, because I'm gonna eventually be that guy. That dudes do that too. And I'm not gonna like that shit. Don't put me on that pedestal. That's why I'm having everybody join the real life streak, where you add semen retention to it, but we doing everything else that we need to do too. Stop biting your fingernails. That's beta. Right? Burn out every day. You want that high that you looking for from liquor and from weed? Trust me. The high that you feel from burning out is the greatest feeling you'll ever feel. You're not even gonna have the energy to fap even if you wanted to. All you gonna be thinking about doing when you get to the crib, taking a shower, getting some food, and going to fuck to sleep, nigga. You gonna be done. And when you start accomplishing all that, you're not eating no candy, you drinking water, you're not drinking no juice unless it's pure fruit juice. You taking care of your temple. You treating it like a kingdom in all ways. Right? In all ways. You protecting your mind. You're not binging on hip hop because you know that you putting yourself in a trance and you hypnotizing yourself. You got a dude talking in your ear. You listening to the same song all day, whatever. Nah, we not doing that. We not binging on hip hop, bro. You might listen to a little music, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But binging, like most people do, like I used to do, I'm not doing that no more. I'm talking about binging, listening to it all day. Might listen to the same song all day. I'm not doing that no more. Anybody that's only concerned with semen retention, sad to say I'm turning my back on those people. Because I'm turning it back on the old me that used to do that. So that's why I'm turning my back on them too. If I'm going to turn my back on the old me that was doing that, when I felt comfortable enough to take a warm shower because I was on semen retention for how many days I'm on semen retention. Or when I felt comfortable enough to smoke some weed because I'm on semen retention for the amount of days I'm on semen retention. Or when I felt comfortable to drink some soda because I'm on semen retention. Or you felt comfortable enough to smoke a cigarette, to drink coffee, when you supposed to be waking up, taking a cold shower, and going outside to go burn out. Point is, ain't no excuses on the real life streak, and if anybody want guaranteed results, then I'm here to tell you that the real life streak is the only way you'll see guaranteed results every single day. And the mandatory thing that you need to add to your list, the number one thing that's mandatory, is burning out. You gotta burn out every day. The same high that some people get from weed and how some people feel from liquor, a lot of people can't relate to that. But we all can relate to how we feel when we push our bodies a little over our limit every day. Ain't no greater feeling than that. When that's how you can really turn your back on yesterday. For anybody that loved to hold on to the past, you want to turn your back on yesterday? Give today your all. You want to turn your back on yesterday. Give today your all. That is the real life streak. If you fat and out of shape, or you skinny fat, or you scrawny, don't nobody give a fuck about your opinion or what you recommend to anybody, bro. And that's something that you already know. There's somebody that you know that you can become. Something that we haven't seen in the world yet. What the fuck are you waiting for, man? What are you waiting for? Oh, because you ain't got a bad bitch next to you, or you ain't got $1,000 or a bunch of money, you thinking, bro, all the excuses that you making, you better cut the bullshit, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. You not gonna give a fuck about what day you on your real life streak. You get to day 30 and you feel fucking amazing, guess what? You not gonna want to relapse. Not because you on day 30 like semen retention goals, but people that still don't feel good, but they on 90 days and they not gonna relapse. They gonna do whatever they gotta do to get through the day, but they still don't feel great. Guess what's gonna happen on a real life streak when you get to day 30? You're not gonna not want to relapse. If you bite your nails or whatever you put on your list, you drink coffee, that's a relapse. But you're not going to want to relapse because you on day 30. You're not going to want to relapse because of how you fucking feel and the results that you're getting. You're not going to want to turn your back on that. It's delusional for any man to think that all you got to do is not bust a nut and you're going to be your greatest motherfucking version. That's it. That's not realistic at all. You and I both know that. I want more for you and you should want more for yourself. We practice a celibacy. That's mandatory too. Every man should be temporarily, for a short period of time or long period of time, be on celibacy, giving they all to themselves. Literally. Right? You do one thing wrong on the real life streak, you starting over. You forgot to take a cold shower. You thought it was cool to take a walk. Now you got to start your days over. And now you holding on to yesterday because you didn't do what you had to do today. That's the only way you turn your back on the past. A lot of people like to say, let it go, let it go, let it go. But they won't tell you how, right? Because they don't fucking know. It just sound cool to say it. You want to turn your back on the past? Give your all to today. Give your all to tomorrow. Wake up early in the morning. Take a cold shower. Drink water. Watch your diet. Stay away from drugs and alcohol. Stop wanting to have sex with her just because she pretty, nigga. You don't know her. Leave her alone. Worry about yourself. Stop worrying about the next man. Stop worrying about what day you on semen retention. Now we counting everything together. So yes, if you relapse on semen retention, you got to start everything over too. Because yesterday is over with. But you didn't stay consistent with today. What's going to happen when you go to work and you did a no-call, no-show, but you had perfect attendance every day? But today you had a no-call, no-show, and they needed you at work today. You think they're going to give a fuck about every day you had perfect attendance? That's everybody's problem. They want credit for yesterday. On a real life streak, you ain't getting none of that. Of course, you're gonna feel the results regardless of if you relapse on anything or not. But you're gonna wanna see how far you could go. Another rule on a real life streak is if you add anything to your list, which is okay at any point, it's any day, when you start to think of more things you could do within a day, that's sacrifice to make you feel even better and do even better, look even better, whatever. Today, let's say today's day 25 real life. Today's day 1 real life for me. If you add something on your shit to day 25, like let's say no coffee, you decide to do that day 25. and you relapse on coffee day 28, now you gotta start everything over. Start your days over. We not singling semen retention out no more. Them days is over. And I'm out of here with that. Listen, man, we pushing hard. We burning out every single day. You gonna look like your favorite athlete doing this. I guarantee it. That go for anybody. Push hard and sacrifice to do everything you need to do to respect yourself. Fuck how anybody else feel about you. You know what you need to do to respect yourself. And you know it's going to take more than not busting a nut, practicing no-fap and semen retention. You know it's going to take more than that. Because I know it take more than that for me. I know I'm far from the only one that want more for myself. So let's do it, man. Salute.